Yo, yo, yo. It's your boy, Marky Marks Tarot. How y'all doing? What's up, Mario? How you doing, bro? Oh man, I been. Really? I have that effect on people, bro. I like to watch. I can't even remember our conversation. I've only seen you like once, so I don't know. I can't remember what I said or what happened. Oh right, yeah, I got this too, bro. Oh really? Yeah, that's a good thing. I mean, I always leave my lives up anyway. It's good to record things, It's good to record stuff or remember where the live is. I used to do that on my phone. I used to record the readings or messages that people gave me. Yeah, you can hit me up on Instagram, Marky Marks Tarot. Just hit me up on there if you want to. Or if you mean offline, you mean like in real life. Yeah, that's cool. I'm in Bermuda, bro. So I don't know how far away you are. But okay, cool. I haven't even been on my Instagram to be honest. Oh yeah, Wisconsin. So you're pretty far away. Wisconsin, Milwaukee. Instagram. Let me see what we got here. Let me check my shit here. Okay, yeah, I got you. Right, I'll add you. I will add you here. There you go. I had no idea that you had added me. I haven't even been on Instagram pretty much. I hardly ever. I come on here, but not that much. Yeah, I don't. The Bucks, I ain't beating my Celtics. Even though you guys beat us the other night, but you beat our B team. The Celtics are the real deal this year. We beat you up last year too. Yeah, I'm a big Celtics fan, so Bucks are cool though. I like Giannis. I like Holiday. All those guys are pretty. You got a pretty good team this year. The other night it was a good game. So cool. Yeah. finger. Eric, she usually comes in here. She usually comes in here. She's pretty quiet. She stays in the background and listens to me talk crap all night. She usually hangs out in the background, and then when I say something crazy, she'll laugh out of nowhere. Yeah, well, it gets. The thing is, you gotta keep developing it. You can't just like take it for granted. You can't use it for bullshit or for like bad stuff. And the thing is, the better your gift will get better if you put time into it, you put effort into it, and you get you prove like to spirit that you prove to spirit that you can be trusted. The more you're trusted, the more your gift develops and becomes even better. So I always tell people, if you want to become really a really good psychic and a trusted psychic, the best thing to do is just to keep telling the truth and never doubt what you see, never doubt what you hear, never doubt what you see in the cards. Just don't doubt it. It's happening for a reason. You even if it's the worst message you possibly can give that person, they gotta hear it. If they don't hear it, you know. Hey Erica, how you doing? Mind don't work like that. I get food possessions. Fuck it. Oh, the thing is, like you got, if you control it, if you control it, then you. I always tell every psychic, from my experiences, is the more you tell the truth, the better your gift gets, and the more trusted spirit gets, and people's spirit. Hey Amy, how you doing? Thanks. I kind of look like Barney, the human version. I actually bought this hoodie today at my friend's shop. He had everything half off. And I told him that I was gonna come see him last week for my birthday, but I didn't. And then this week I was actually in the area, and I was like, "Oh, look at that! You guys, last week I didn't have a sale, but this week I do. You came at the right time." So I went and got this hoodie, and I got like a pair of shorts. Yeah, I mean, if you can control it, if you can control your gift, you can control like how spirit comes in and out. But you have to like really know. You have to like really put your mind to it. It's not easy, and like your gift. Everybody's gift can be controlled. You just have to learn how to control it, and you just gotta say it out loud and just like it's mind manipulation, really. Hey Ninja, how you doing, sweetie? I always tell people, psychic stuff is all mind manipulation. You gotta manipulate your mind to be aggressive towards what you're seeing, what you're hearing, what you're believing, what you're doubting. It's just a process. That's what it is. And you can't let your emotions get in the way. You can't let yourself not say the truth or hold back in any way. A lot of people have that issue when they read for people. They they don't want to tell them nothing bad because then they're never gonna come back. Or some people have this thing where, oh, if I say something bad or if I f up, I'm gonna lose money or something like that. But see, it's not. It should never be about those things. It should always be a mission for you to help someone, and then everything would just fall into place. But people don't have that mentality. See, they just think that, oh yeah, and a lot of people would say, oh, it's me. I'm reading the cards. I'm giving you the message, or I'm the fucking this and I'm that. No, this don't work that way. You're not supposed to, like, in my opinion, you're not supposed to like talk like that or even think that it's you, because it isn't. It just goes through you, with you, in you, and the message is related to you. You're just the person who has to, relate the message. And 9 out of 10 times you can be right if you tell the truth and if you interpret it right. It's all, when you read cards, it's all about, telling the story properly. And you got to cover all your bases. And that's one thing I don't like about a lot of tarot readers in the world, is they don't expand their vocabulary or their explanation or their information when they read the cards. When you have 3 cards in front of you, they can mean tons of different things. It can mean work, career, love, friendship, marriage, it can mean a lot of things. You just got to interpret it in that way that you're being asked. I saw this woman the other day. She was online and she was doing like free readings. And I was like, yeah, no wonder you're doing free readings, because ain't nobody going to pay you for that type of bullshit. This woman asked her about work, and she says, oh, well, I pulled the Knight of Wands, and this is not really a work card. And as soon as she said that, I just left. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? The Knight of Wands is not a work card. Yeah, sure it is. It can mean that a young person that's around you at work. or there's a guy at work around you, or it could be like a fire sign guy around you at work. The Knight of Wands is to do with, like, a guy. It's a person. Dumbass, don't you work with private people? You work all by yourself? When she said that, I was like, this woman has no damn clue what she's talking about. Well, because she didn't get the Knight of Pentacles, I guess it didn't mean nothing to her. But, hey, Sugar Lynn, how you doing? But it's actually pretty funny how people like say things about certain cards, and oh no, hell no. But the funny thing is these people, like, they do a lot of crazy shit. Like, yeah, Mario, that's cool. Like, it's yeah. I mean, that's the thing. A lot of people. I do both. I don't read cards. I read cards and I don't read cards. It doesn't matter. I don't really need cards, but I read cards obviously because people want tarot reading. But if they want mediumship, I give them mediumship. It doesn't matter. I can smell, taste, hear, see, whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't use clairaudient, clairsentient. I don't care about clair. Clair has nothing to do with me. I'm Mark audient, Mark ascendant, Mark audience. Ain't no clairs around here. Yeah, I mean, I feel you on that, Mario, because when I'm around a crowd, I kind of get those senses from people. I kind of look at somebody and be like, oh boy, here we go. But I just think all these terms that people put out there are whack. Like, I just tell everybody I'm a medium. I read cards. I do psychic shit, and that's it. I don't have to, like, I don't really address myself, in certain ways and things like that. But I definitely feel you on going out. I used to go out all the time, but not anymore. But it's nice not to read cards and you get messages through cards. I know a lot of people who do that, and it's pretty fascinating to watch. But another thing is when you don't read cards and you're getting all these messages from spirit, you can also be getting the false messages, and you also could be thinking that you're listening to something, but it really is some bullshit. So you got to be careful with that as well. Because you got to make sure you're not listening to something that's not right. So it's all a process. It's all a work. It's all like that's why, like, when you do mediumship or you do things like that or you do stuff without cards, people were like, you gotta, like, it's almost looking like some people are fishing for answers, and that's the worst thing. 'Cause then you start looking at the person and like, oh boy, they're asking me too many questions. Aren't you supposed to be answering the damn question, yo? I've seen it all on here, and I stay away from people's chat rooms sometimes because they be bullshitting everybody just for money. I would say the president's name on here, but I don't really like calling people out. But there's a woman that I've known for a couple years on here. I used to go in her room, but I don't go in her room no more. But at one time, she had popsicle sticks, right? You know how you eat a popsicle or you eat like an ice cream and it has like the little wooden stick, like, it's like, it looks like a finger like that, right? It's round, it goes around, right? And she wrote things on the sticks like spirit loves you, or she'll write it had all this dumbass shit on it, right? And she put it in like a little plastic Tupperware container, and she would jiggle it around, and she was like, okay, if you donate $20, you get 3 sticks. And I'm like, the fuck is wrong with this woman here? You know what I'm saying? The fuck you talking about donate $20 for 3 sticks? For $20, I'm gonna buy some fucking popsicles and eat them damn things and not even worry about them sticks. And I don't need to pay you $20 for no damn well popsicle sticks with bullshit sayings on them that you're just randomly picking out of a damn thing. That's the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life. And like, when I told her friend about it, she kind of cut me off. And I was like, yeah, you can make your messages, but that's just like bullshit. Like, it's like, what the fuck is this? Like, are you serious right now? It's got like, yeah, words of affirmation for sale. Yeah, she hustling. She's been a hustler, like, but she makes these people look like, it's like, when I saw that, I was like, wow, these people are desperate. They do anything on here. I mean, I've got my own decks. I made 3 decks, and they're all for sale, and they're all official, and they're all out there all over the world. But like, it's got all my own sayings on it and things that are, said in the world. It's all basic shit. But I'm not gonna like put words on the popsicle sticks and put them in a damn container and just give you some random bullshit. Like, there's only 20 sticks in there, so if you got all these people in there, they're gonna get the same answers. Yeah, I ain't gonna say her name because I can't. I've dissed her a few times, like, but I shouldn't, but like, I just like don't want nobody to like get conned. But she is something else. She's like on a different like world. And now, like, you don't even see nobody. I went in her room like a week ago. I saw that she was on. I went in there. She was all about a couple people in there. There's people finally caught on to it. See, they was like, yeah, this woman's full of shit. I ain't dealing with her no more. So hey, I don't know. That's up to her. I can't control what goes on. All I can do is control what goes on in here. But yeah, Mario, it's I know everybody has a gift. I believe everyone has a gift, and some people use it, some people don't. some people are scared to use it, and some people are actually talking to nobody. They think they're talking to spirit. They think they're giving you a message, but they really ain't talking to shit. My whole thing is not because I do it, but I feel like people who have a gift, you gotta prove it. If you can prove it, and you got people coming in saying, "Okay, yeah, you're right. Your prediction happened," or you have a strong connection with that person, or like you do a mediumship reading and you completely describe the person from head to toe, describe what they did for a living, what they did for you, who they are to you, even get like, names or letters or some shit like that, right? Or even like the car they drive or something. Like that to me, yeah, you got the full connection. Like you're really on like a not you're like on the top shelf level. And the only way you're gonna get to that level is if you actually believe what you see and believe what you're getting. Because if you doubt it, then spirit's gonna be like, this idiot's doubting this shit. I ain't giving them more information. Fuck it. And sometimes the information you get is like unbelievable to yourself, where you think that you're not seeing it because the person in that little circle picture doesn't look like that. But that's not how it goes, because you never know who you're talking to. you know so but that's like my opinion, is like if you're a really good psychic, people are gonna tell you, and people are gonna like confirm your shit. And especially mediumship, like that's when you really know that person is on point, when they describe people and they talk about people and things like that. Hey Becca, what's up, sweetie? So that's my opinion on that whole situation. But I always believe that everybody has a gift. They just gotta put it to use. And if you don't, that's cool. It's up to you, really. I knew I had a gift when I was 20 something, but I didn't really actually use it to read people until like 10 years ago. You know? Yeah, exactly. Right, right. Well, that's the thing. Like I have fun with it, and sometimes it's really intense and really serious. Where it's like, I can't believe I'm actually seeing the shit myself. Sometimes, sometimes it's like, people think that, I'm probably crazy, or, some people on social media call this type of stuff demonic, which it isn't. It all depends on how you use it. It can be. I'm not dealing with popsicle sticks and shit like that, so I don't consider myself conning anybody. Um, but the thing is, like, if you actually, you know, um, do a genuine reading for somebody and not leave no details out, and tell somebody like, you know, exactly what you see, and like say if you're like a card reader's pulling the 10 of swords, the 8 of swords, and the fucking 7 of swords, and you're asking if somebody likes you. Some people don't want to break that person's heart, you know, or think they're gonna break that person's heart. But what if that person really wanted to hear that that person is not good for them, and they need confirmation? You see what I'm saying? So why are you gonna lie to the person for? Why are you gonna like sugarcoat and say, well, looks like you went through some heartbreak here, or you're finding yourself all tied up. You see what I'm saying? Or somebody's being sneaky. I think that honestly, I wish that a lot of readers would expand their information, because like the cards mean so much more than you really think, and it can be told as a story. It can be told as anything. You just gotta put your mind to it and actually study it. And if you do it long enough, you'll see, like you'll be able to expand into the generation you're in now, or the year you're in now. See what I'm saying? Because when you look at the cards now, regular tarot is like a knight, a king, a queen. There's no fucking knights, queens, and kings in this damn world. We're all human beings. We're males and females, right? So, we're not like a lot of people will say, "Oh, you're a knight in shining armor's coming." That ain't Halloween every day, sweetheart. Ain't nobody dressing up in no knight in shining armor either. And I know it's just words, and I know it's just a way of describing things. But you'll never hear me talk like that because it's not. That's not what the generation is different. The ways are different. You know, like you can say, "Oh yeah, you're gonna go have an online date here." Night of Cups. Somebody might offer you a date or go on a date, get some coffee and shit. There's not a cup of fuck. You're not gonna go drink out of a chalice. You're gonna drink out of a fucking paper cup, yo. You see what I'm saying? Like, so people gotta like update their mentality on 2023 mode. Like all that other like new beginnings and all this bullshit. Like, just say, look, some new shit's coming. Talk different, like so that people get interested and feel like you actually are not repeating yourself like everybody else is. I think that's the biggest problem in the tarot community with these readers is they keep saying the same shit over and over and over and over and over. And every card only has one meaning to them. When really it doesn't. There's so much more you can expand on, like. Yeah, Amy, and there's a lot of things that makes, for instance, when I do mediumship, it's very intense sometimes. Sometimes you're talking to somebody who had a bad accident or, they got murdered, they got stabbed, they got killed, or they killed themselves, or they committed suicide. Sometimes you got to take in the actual, person's the person hasn't really recovered in spirit. So you're going to get the full blown, human to spirit transfer feeling. And before they was a spirit, they're going to run you through the, what happened to them. So it's hard, to deal with, but, I just feel like everybody, if you're honest, you'll get the right results. That's the key to being great at this, is being honest. If anybody wants a regular message, just let me know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I've had many of those where people have come in to get a mediumship reading. They said, a lot of people ask me, is that person at peace? Are they still in pain? And I'm like, no. How, spirit's not going to really be in pain. Spirit's not in a human form anymore. So they don't feel pain. They just see it. They see how they used to be, or they see others. But, that's how I believe it is. I have different beliefs, and everybody else does too. But I just feel like a spirit will take you through the process of what they went through. They can show you, but that spirit no longer feels that pain. They feel like, invincible now because they can go anywhere and do anything. And they can just live and look and see what you're doing, and they can go anywhere they want. All right, Amy. All right, I got affirmation cards, it's called. And this says, I am a person who effortlessly forgives myself and others. Forgiving yourself, yes. Others, oh, that's up to you. Maybe you do that, but I have a hard time forgiving others. I forgive myself for dealing with everybody else. When I see that card, that's exactly what I say. Yeah, I effortlessly forgive myself, but I don't forgive others too much. No, that ain't happening. I tell everybody I don't forgive nobody that does dumb shit, but I forgive myself for dealing with that person. Well, the thing is, my advice on being let down, having a hard time of being both let down too much, is you have to blame yourself because, and the reason why I say that is we have to take some accountability for actually dealing with being let down by someone, because we probably had a feeling at one point in time that that person was going to do it. If you didn't, then you probably got tricked, or you're just being naive, because we all can see right through somebody if we want to, but sometimes our hearts are so generous and so like giving that we just say, okay, yeah, we'll give this person a chance and blah blah blah, and so forth. Hey kids, how you doing, sweetie? Hey, Becca, welcome back. Well, that's the thing. My advice to you, Amy, is forgive yourself right now for dealing with the people that you had to deal with. And once you forgive yourself, make it a genuine thought. You have to take accountability. You got to say, look, I fucked up. I should have never trusted this idiot. I should have never trusted this person. I should have known better. I was gullible, or I was blind. I was, stupid to even think this person was going to be good. So you just take the account. If you take the accountability, take the responsibility that you made a mistake. You're a human being, right? You forgive yourself, and then you move on. And you say, next time I meet somebody, I'm going to make sure that I analyze, investigate, and make sure that I don't allow this person to take my energy or take control of my thoughts or my feelings, or make me feel some type of way, or say something to me that makes me feel uncomfortable. As soon as you get any type of feeling of those things, then you have to keep that person at a certain distance. Or you don't say anything, or you don't do anything, or you immediately cut them off because you know that that person's already gave you that feeling of bullshit. But that's hard for a lot of people to do because they think that everybody's okay, everybody's cool, but that's not the case. Yeah. The best thing to do is count your best friends on one hand. Don't allow it go to the second hand. Because if you got more than five, uh, people you can trust, then you're doing pretty good. But you also got to make sure that that trust might turn into the betrayal or failure at one point. So the less you have, the less you have to deal with. The more you have, the more you got to watch your back. And that's what I learned through my lifetime. The less friends I have, the better it is for me. The more friends I had, the more I had to watch my back. And that's exactly what happened, and that's where I am now today. I don't have too many close friends around me, and the reason is because of what you just said. I have a hard time with both being let down so much, and I got a big heart, and I like to help everybody, but sometimes I've helped the wrong people, and then they stab me in the back, or they go against me, or they steal from me, or they, just outright disrespect me, or they talk shit about me because they don't like me, or they're jealous. So now I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna take care of me, and if you disrespect me, I'm just gonna not speak to you no more, leave you alone, and not say anything, not even waste one more ounce of energy on your dumb ass. Yeah, I do too, but I've honestly I've met a lot of people on here in the last 4 years, and I've met a lot of wonderful people. people who actually care about me and never met me a day in my life. Nobody, not hardly anybody I know on here that's met me in real life. I have some people I met online, you know. But the thing is like you can just tell who is genuine and who is not. And like when people actually like show love and show their genuineness, it makes it better. And now I feel now I have a lot more genuine people online friends than I ever had before. And especially when it comes to like Christmas, my birthday, or anything, you know, like people show me so much love and respect. It makes me cry sometimes. And I cried the other day when I posted up all my gifts from my birthday. And I don't really get emotional like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't really get like that. But when I put all my gifts in one place and I took a picture of it and thanked everybody for all the gifts and the donations they gave me and shit like that, that makes me want to have friends. That makes me want to associate with people again. That makes me want to open my heart up to everybody. And I know that I can do it because they're online and I don't have to worry about their physical presence or them physically harming me or disrespecting me. I can just block, delete, and tell them to fuck themselves. You got me? So it's like, and there's some people who just come in to talk and they don't want a reading. They just want to say, "Hey, Mark, how you doing?" Whatever, exchange pleasantries and just go about their business. And that's okay. Like I don't need you to be my client or my best buddy. Like if you come in, just say hi and thanks for the message and goodbye and see, that's cool. I don't care. Like that shit don't phase me. Like I don't need a gift or a donation to like you. Like, if you just come by and just say hello, whatever, that's just showing, you're showing your respect and that's cool. But some people don't look at it like that. Some people just think that, oh yeah, these people are coming in here to feed off me or live, do this or do that. I'm just like, whatever. I don't even get myself to that point of, oh yeah, fuck this person because they don't give me nothing. Like that's not what I do. Like the people who do give to me, like, are my close friends, and I've known them for a long time, so they give to me just like I give to them. But it's good to hear, and it's a good feeling to like have people show you their appreciation. You know what I'm saying? And like no one's ever done that to me because I got so many fucking haters that I never really knew what it was like to be loved and cared for and respected and being gifted things. That's never happened before for me. Like, so since I've been on here, I've helped a lot of people, and they've also helped me to understand that yes, love is real, friends are real, and they don't have to be physically real. They can be online real because my online friends are better than my physical friends. That's the sad part of it all. But it makes more sense to me because that's the way, like, it feels better that way because that way, they're not in my physical presence taking my energy. Online, they can't really do that shit to me because I don't allow it. But like, I've been shown so much, love from everybody that it makes me happy, like to know that I actually have people who genuinely, seriously care about me and will hit me up and be like, "Hey, Mark, how you doing? I ain't seen you online. Are you okay?" Shit like that. Like that shit that don't even happen to me in my real life. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gives a fuck. And see, that's the thing. And I do the same thing for the people who care about me. I'll go in their chat room or I'll hit them up and say, "Yo, you okay? Like, I didn't see you online today. Are you all right?" I got so much like spiritual friends, psychic friends, and I don't need nobody else. That's exactly how I think now. Like, I got so much psychic friends that a regular friend that isn't a psychic doesn't mean shit to me no more. That's how I look at it sometimes. But it's cool though. It's nice to have like, so much decent people in my life now. when I first came on here, I had a whole pile of psychopaths, man. That's some weird ass people I used to hang in here and trying to ruin me and shit. But everybody that comes in here now, 99% of the people that come in here now are all like really decent people and people who I actually like and care about and show me like pure love, and I show them same way, like. But it's hard to find, like, because people are always constantly hating, man. Kits, I got your donation, sweetheart. You can go ahead and ask your questions. Yeah, I love you guys too. I tell everybody every day I love them. Every time I log off, I say I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be around. Shit like that. All right, sweetie, no problem. So like that's why like I'm the type of guy I don't really like, Thanks. I bought it today on sale. I bought my I got it for half off at my friend's shop. I actually met his wife today. And man, like she served me and I knew it was his wife. And then he was like, this is my wife. I can't even remember her damn name. But she was like, oh, this is the guy you talk about that comes here all the time and buys stuff. It's like, yeah, this is Mr. Adidas. All he wears is Adidas shit all day. So I was like, yeah. I said, look, I want to get this hoodie and I want to get these shorts. He says, you sure you don't want nothing else? The sales on all week. I said, look, I might bring my nephews around and I'll see if I'll get them something if they want anything. He's like, yeah, man, come by. I got a lot of shit. We don't want no sneakers. I said, look, man, I got too many damn sneakers. I don't want no more sneakers. He goes, are you sure? I said, look, man, not half off. I said, look, bro, I don't want no more fucking sneakers. I said, I need some more hoodies. Because I'm got like the same hoodies and shit. I want some different ones. I said, I want a purple one. So thank God he had my size. So yeah. I'll be looking like Barney right now, all purpled up. I actually love purple. It feels divine to me. I feel like a big lavender stick. Or I feel like Barney. I love you. You love me. That's it. If my nephew saw me right now, they were like, look at you, bro. You look like Barney. I'll fucking die laugh. All right, you said I need some guidance. What is going on around me? I feel out of place. All right, sweetie, let me check what's going on. Yeah, I like purple. Purple is like one of my colors. I like purple. I actually got some hot sneakers to go with this purple too. I got pink, white, and purple sneakers that I've never worn that I bought like last year. But see, I don't go out nowhere. And then when I do go out, I'll wear like an outfit that I have. I had to sort out all my boxes and shit. I got like pure, you can't see them. Oh, this is one of the boxes right here. I got like pure boxes and sneakers in it. I just ain't had the chance to really look at everything and deal with it. But I got too much shit. No, boxes. I got a lot of boxes too. Fuck, I got at least 20 pair of boxes. All different colors too. I got some nice red ones. You like them. Yeah, I got like 20 pairs of boxes. I got Adidas boxes. Got some Tommy Hilfiger. I'll model them for you if you want. Show you the BWC in there. All right. Let me stop talking shit. All right. Kids. Hey, I gotta laugh every day, you know what I'm saying? I like talking shit every day. It makes time go by. because I got so much going on right now. Honestly, like some people are very lucky that I'm not the person I used to be. I got too much love in my heart right now to be worried about any type of bullshit. My sister and some people told me today that they're proud of me that I'm not, you know, the way I used to be. And I said, nah, I can't go back to that person. I'm gonna be nice. All right, kids. What I'm getting here is stay out of arguments, stay out of any type of babbling back and forth, any slander, any type of like and negative energy. What I'm getting here as well is like you got to make a transformation. You got to clear away all the old shit and make way for new stuff. You got to make some changes because if not, you're gonna keep staying in that bad place or that stuck space. And it might be because like you're always worried about your finances and you're worried about investing in your time in anything. You might even feel like kind of like sick sometimes, like where you feel like not sick but like drained energy wise. And this is all to do with your mentality. It's I just finished saying earlier that you got to put yourself in a mind manipulation situation, and you have to manipulate your mind to be positive. Manipulate your mind to say, look, I got to do this shit today. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to make my life better. I can't just sit around and wait for shit to happen. So that's why you feel out of place, and that's what's going on around you. And the guidance I have here is telling me to guide you in the direction of you got to clear away the things that no longer serve you, whether it's friends, family, jobs, money, people, anything. Just like make that transformation. Like go and do what's best for you and your child. You know what I'm saying? And the other thing here is you gotta like completely seclude yourself and only worry about you and your child, and that's it. Wherever else is important in your life, you can be with them too in solitude as well. But I feel like this is just a mental thing here. I'm not saying you're mental, but it's a mentality thing. It's all in your mind. And if you tell your mind, I can do this, I know what's going on around me. I feel out of place, but I'm not going to tell myself that anymore because I'm going to put myself in a better place, a place of peace and solitude and grief, and not to be in grief and not to be in like I feel like you got to retreat and like put yourself in this position where you got to like go into hermit mode and just get more knowledge about things, learn about whatever you need to learn about. You got to figure out things on how you need to proceed in certain ways, whether it's love, money, finances, whatever, like work. You got to like you can't live in denial any longer. You can't like illuminate this feeling you have that doesn't exist. If you don't feel it and you tell yourself it doesn't exist, then it won't exist in your life. And I know it's easier said than done. Another thing that I'm getting here is you got to withdraw from whatever you're doing that gives you regression and gives you like a bad feeling. Like be more discreet about your life. If you're telling people about your life or telling someone about your life and what your plan is, then that's not a good thing to do. Just keep everything to yourself. You ain't got to keep it all bottled up inside, but I just feel like you need to, let things go and just let God deal with it. And also, like, you yourself, don't live in denial, you know? Don't be in denial about who you really are. Yeah, you don't have to change for nobody. Ain't nobody your fucking, your caretaker. You know what I'm saying? You got to be kids. See what your name says? Kiss to the stars. You got to be the star. You know, you can't let nobody else take your shine. You can't be in that position where you don't think that you are something you're not. But I also feel like you should seclude yourself for a bit. You know, go when you go home, look at yourself and say, what do I need to do to improve myself in the way that I want to improve, not how you think someone else wants you to improve. You got to improve for you. You know what I'm saying? It's what you have to do for yourself. And if you do this, you'll see the progress, you'll see the success, you'll see everything start to come your way. But you have to reorganize everything. It's time for that reorganization of your life. So like you got to make sure you don't say anything to anybody, don't tell anybody your plans. Yeah, well, if you believe you're doing the best you can, then why do you say you feel out of place? Is that because like what? Yeah, but see, you can get that second job. Yeah, I understand that. You know, I have many jobs, to be honest. I was telling my sister today that when I look back at everything I'm done, I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, I know, but see, it's not meant for you to like. It's probably not meant for you to have it right now. And I know it's a challenge, and I know it's annoying. You know, yeah, I know you. There's a lot of things. That's why what I'm getting is you reorganizing your life, and you have to do that, but you can't force things that's not gonna happen. When we force things, or we try to force things, or try to make things happen, like I always say, we plan and God laughs. They might say, no, kids, it ain't gonna happen today. You ain't gonna go nowhere right now. And the reason why is because we have something planned for you, but the plan's not exactly going until, the 19th of February, which is tomorrow, you know? So, or the next day, or the 20th, or, there's a time and a place for everything. And I've seen it with my own eyes. I've always tried to force things and do something my way, and it don't work. It's like, no, you ain't going that way, bro. You gotta go another way. So what's going on around you is more like your mentality, how you look at yourself, what you're gonna do next. What I suggest also is writing everything down on a piece of paper. Write down all the things you want to do this year. Write down the things that you have to do and start crossing out that list. Yeah. And you know what? Family hurts you the worst sometimes. And that's why you got to go somewhere where you don't have to deal with family. That's the thing. Hey, Cindy, I'm doing good, sweetheart. Good to see you. Yeah, I remember you telling me that she wants you out in 30 days. Yeah. But let me tell you something. I know I make things sound easy sometimes, because really it is, right? There's always a place to live, there's always a job, there's always a person we can be with, there's always going to be a challenge, there's always going to be a friend you can depend on. Well, see, you sound like my sister. She says, what in the world is it going to take for everything to move forward? Like, I'm so fucking impatient. I need shit to happen. I want this shit to happen now. But see, it's never going to work like that. I wouldn't say never, but majority of the time it doesn't work that way, because we want something so bad, but it's not meant to happen that way. And if I know, I say you got to go out there and get it. And yes, you do. But if it's not working, sometimes it comes to you when it does. When you can't get it, it comes to you eventually, where something's gonna end up happening where you're gonna be like, look at this shit. Finally, I got some luck, or finally I found a place, or finally I know where I'm going now, so I'm good to go. And take it from me, if I would have known what I know right now, I would have never came to this fucking house and be living with my sister, my brother-in-law, and my nephews. And I know that's fucked up for me to even think about right now because of all the things I've been through. I don't really regret it, but if I knew what I was going to go through, I would have never came here. And I didn't want to come here because I didn't want to live with my family. I didn't want to live around family. I was actually doing perfectly fine without being around my family. And then I ended up leaving my old apartment and coming here. And ever since I've been here, it's been nothing but a fucking bullshit fest. And now I'm even going through more bullshit because my sister's getting a divorce. So, like, I understand where you're coming from. But if I move somewhere else, right, I might encounter a whole different can of worms of bullshit. So I might as well just stay where I am and just fight it as I go and deal with it as I go. You know what I'm saying? So like that's the thing with me and everybody is sometimes we just have to allow things to happen instead of forcing. You can go ahead and ask the other questions, sweetie. It's cool. So my advice to you is keep looking, but don't be frustrated. And don't say, I don't have no luck. Don't say out loud that this is a challenge. Don't say that I'm never gonna fucking find a place. Or this is effed up. Or nothing's happening my way. Nothing's going my way. What the hell am I gonna do? The more you say that, the more the universe is gonna be like, oh well, we'll take another day, and add another day to her aggravation. You got me? So like just say things out loud in a positive way. Say, I'm gonna find somewhere to go. Yeah, exactly. And like just keep saying everything's gonna be fine, you know. Okay, kids, yeah, I got you, no problem, thanks. And just look at everything in a better way. I know you do, and I know you know what to do. Like I know you're not dumb and you know exactly what you have to do. And I know it's gonna work out. You just have to I keep telling my sister this every day. And today she understands, but tomorrow she might go back into that little dark place. And I proved to her that, we're gonna be fine. It's funny shit. It's funny how everything works out. Because a lot of good people say nothing good happens to me. The bad people always get what they want. So maybe I should be bad. A lot of people say those words every so often. And when you say that, you pretty much doubt your blessings or doubt what's coming to you. So whatever you're preaching out there and saying out loud, God hears you, and he hears what you don't hear. So just imagine what he's got to listen to every day. My mother suggested this and said I was wasting my talent. What will happen if I resume my jewelry line? I didn't know you had a jewelry line. That's cool. But like your jewelry line, do you actually put it out there for people to see? I mean, that might be a dumb question, but for more than a year. Yeah. You should sell it on Amazon if you do. Yeah. You should actually sell it on Amazon. I don't know if you do or not, but yeah, that's actually pretty cool. That's a great talent to have. And people always want jewelry. I'd actually love to see it. You could actually put up your link here if you want to. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, if you want to put in your link here, you can if you want. Just let everybody know where they can go. Of course. Of course. I ain't hating you. I want to see you succeed. That's all good. If you want, you can let everybody know what how to get a hold of it, or you know, yeah. I'm sure people would love to see it. Absolutely. I would. And you should like sell your stuff if you have a good inventory of it, or even like take orders, or you can make the stuff like. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. That's something that is something definitely you should do. And I definitely think you should do it. Keep up and keep going. The thing is like if you have the talent, then yeah, don't waste it. You know how many people I say to every time that I have so many friends that have their own business, jewelry business, candle business, this business. I always tell them you can put that stuff on here. Like I can even share your link on my Instagram if you want. Every little bit helps. Yeah, email me the pictures and I'll put them up on my Instagram. I even put it on my Facebook and say, hey, this is my friend. She makes jewelry. This is her link. This is what she does. Hit her up. I'll definitely do that for you. If I can help you, I can definitely do that. I'll definitely do that for you. I do it for a lot of my friends. I do it for a lot. You can go if you go on my Instagram, on my Market Marks Terra Instagram, you'll see how many people that I suggest to other people with jewelry and things like that, and other readers and whatever the case may be, whatever business you have, I'll always help people. I always tell people share their link in here, whatever they do, because you never know who needs stuff. Absolutely, Cindy, I agree. This is the best cards I've gotten for you in a long time. And I'll explain what I got. A 7 of Wands, King of Swords, and a 10 of Cups. And this is about your jewelry line you're crushing, right? What will happen if I resume my jewelry line? If you do it, you'll be successful. And you'll have the support of a community around you. People will be very content with your jewelry and happy to get it. I feel like a man will help you out. This King of Swords is somebody who actually has a business or sells jewelry. You can actually sell the jewelry to him if you wanted to. Where this person has a lot of ideas and designs and can help you put everything together or add their designs to you or tell you to design something for them. So I feel like a man that's very experienced and very determined, he can help you out with this and he can help you become even better. And I feel like you'll be negotiating with people. You'll be overcoming all your challenges and your obstacles, and you're very, very successful. In the next 7 weeks, I think that it's a very good possibility that you'll have victory with this and you'll be successful with negotiating with people and getting your line back out there and getting it to a point where it'll benefit you. It'll make everything happy for you, make everything better for you. You'll feel more content. I feel like your mom is definitely supporting you in that field, or family members. If your reputation is about that life, then it'll be better for you to deal with. If you want your reputation in the jewelry line to be good, it will be. I got all good cards here. It's all negotiations, dealing with other people, dealing with a man or men that are, that are in that field and will help you with it. So you could meet like a guy who has a business and wants to sell your jewelry, or he'll give you an idea how to sell it and where to sell it. Like I just did. I pretty much told you, sell your stuff on Amazon, sell it on Esty or whatever that place is, ESTY or whatever the fuck it's called. There's so many places. People always tell me, Mark, you got to sell your cards on Amazon, and you got to sell your cards here and sell your cards there. I don't even do it because I don't really give a shit, because it's not really my business. It's just, my cards that I made. It's on a website. It's on makeplayingcards.com. People want it, they can go buy it, and that's it. Like, I don't really care. Yeah, probably. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, of course. There's actually a friend of mine on here that actually she draws and sketches and paints. She sent me some of her artwork, and it was amazing. And I put her stuff out there and showed people. People got things done through her. I have another woman that comes in here. She has a business that sells like ornaments and jewelry and candles and all sorts of stuff. She's doing good now too. Not because of me, but because, she believed in herself and it finally came around to her. There's a lot of people I know that's come in here and try to, like, talk about their business, and I'm the first person to say, if you have your own business, go for it. Doesn't matter what you do, you'll always be able to sell to somebody. Yeah, of course. Absolutely. Because I know what it's like. I know what it's like to have my own business and be criticized and disrespected and, been let down, and then also be successful at the same time. And the thing is, we're always going to get challenged when we're on our own and doing our own thing. We're always going to be challenged, but you can't let that shit get in the way. Even if one person says, hey, your jewelry sucks, I don't really like anything. But what about those 5, 10, 15, 20 people that are buying your shit, and they're like, yeah, I don't give a fuck what they said. I'm buying this shit now. Oh, Cindy, it's a shame that people are like that, but it wouldn't be right if it wasn't, because people are like that. To people like that should be our motivation and to get us to thrive for better. But it's very hard. It's very hard for people who don't have the mentality to get rid of the negativity that's thrown towards them. And that's what I had to learn these past few years, and I'm doing very good at it now. Um, I have super thick skin, and I also have a mentality where I say, well, I know you're trying to get me. I know you're trying to annoy me. I know you're calling me this indirectly. I know you want to see me fall. I know you want to see me fail, but that's okay. I'm not going to, and I'm going to keep making you, hate my guts because I'm better and because I know what I'm doing and because I have this and I have that. I'm gonna make you more jealous. I'm gonna aggravate you so much that you're gonna eliminate me out of your life. And that's what I do to people that disrespect me. I make them hate me even more. I make them want to challenge themselves to try and get me. I think it's actually I live for it, to be honest. But I know somebody don't like me and they keep nagging me or keep poking me. I love it. I get back at them even more. I make them hate me even more to the point where they don't even look at me no more. They're like, fuck, I gave up on him. I can't get him. And that's exactly what I'm going through with my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law hates my guts because he sees me succeed and he don't like that. And now he told his lawyer that my sister paid me too much money to do the job, and he needs to see receipts. He needs to see how much money I spent on the job, and if I really was worth the money I was getting. All this bullshit. Yeah. So I told my sister, okay, no problem. You're going through a divorce. I'm your brother. So he thinks that there was money laundering, like she gave me money because she planned the divorce. He's delusional as fuck, right? So I told my sister, I said, oh, this is gonna be great. I love it. Sure. And she's like, you think this is a joke? I'm like, no, it's not a joke. I said, I love this. I said, because I'm gonna prove him wrong. Because he's gonna really see how much money I spent and how much I did. And he's gonna really see, right, that he owes me and I don't owe him. Because I told my sister, I gave you guys a serious break, a serious discount. I gave you guys my discount on the materials I bought for this house because I did it out of the goodness of my heart because I'm not a thief. But he thinks I am. He thinks that I made that money and I just didn't do fucks. I have video footage of the work that I did and I kept it all. I have a stack of receipts, right? They're right over here on my table. I have a stack of receipts right there of all the I kept. That's from 2001. I keep my receipts. I have a big file cabinet. So if anybody talks shit about me, I have everything. I have got all the receipts. You know how people say I got receipts? Marky has receipts. And my sister was so happy that I had all the receipts. And I'm like, not only do I have receipts, I paid for everything through my card. So I called my bank today. And I said, I'm going to speak to somebody so I can get the statement from September 2001 to September 2022, the whole year I worked at this house. And I never wanted to do the job from the beginning, but they begged me to do it because these guys was fucking up everything. If you listen to my live from last 2 years, you'll hear me talk about it. So the guy guided me through, took me online, gave me everything I needed. And guess what I did? I printed it all out and I put an X next to everything that I bought for the job. Every payment I received, everything I bought, and I got the physical receipts to match the bank receipts, the bank statements. So guess who's gonna win? The guy in the purple. That's right. You want to call my sister a money laundering thief? and you want to talk shit about me after all I did for you, you prick. Well, guess what? You're gonna get a rude awakening. Because at the end of the day, you always owe me. I don't owe you nothing. And my sister came in here before I came online, my sister came in here. And I said, look, see all of that? What you got to eat, Becca? Exactly. Yeah. hmm But see, I wrote an email to my sister's lawyer and said, look, this is a vendetta he has against me. He doesn't like me. But guess what? I'll send you everything you need. What do you need? I actually sent her an email and said, technically, I don't have to give you nothing. I'm my own lawyer. And I told her, I said, I'm a businessman for fucking 16 years now, sweetheart. I ain't got to give you no paperwork. I said, I'm going to do this on behalf of my sister to clear her name. But I ain't got to give you fucks. Because by law, I don't have to give you anything. Because there was no contract signed. When there's no contract signed, if I go to court, the judge would say, you didn't sign a contract and the owners didn't sign a contract with you. This shit's throwing out the case. Goodbye. It's your word against him. Of course he blames me. He blames everybody. See, there's a lot of sick people in this world, and they think that because they got money, they're going to always get their way. But the most richest people are the ones that get the most karma. And they're the ones who do the most devilish shit because they think that their money is going to save them. But not in this case. Because the thing is, Marcus got evidence, and liars don't have proof. One thing I tell people, liars don't have proof. They just lie. See, I have proof, and I ain't gotta lie. I'm just doing it to clear my sister to make, so they can see that she didn't launder no fucking money, and she didn't give me no money because I was just her fucking brother. I worked for that fucking money. I worked for everything. And wait till I present the lawyer with all the evidence. She's gonna be like, fuck, if you work it out, they owe you. I said, exactly. And the reason why I didn't ask for more money, because they were my family. It's my sister and my brother-in-law. I did it for them and for my nephews. I don't care about money. I'm gonna fucking die. That shit's gonna all be here. All these fucking hats and all this shit you see around here. If I die today, it's gonna stay here. It ain't going nowhere with me. You got me? So that's why it don't faze me. I don't need that shit. So now I have a PDF program, a PDF expert program. So you can crop like shit, and then you can you can pretty much like use your mouse to actually mark things on the invoices, right? Because on these statements, I actually left things on there. Obviously, they can't see how much money I have in the bank, but I highlighted everything that I spent on the house, material wise, and there's also things on there so he could see how much money I spent every month on bills to live in this apartment. Because he goes around telling everybody I live here for free, which is bullshit. See, he's trying to make me so mad that I fucking strangle him and choke him like a chicken. That's what he wants. He wants me to beat the shit out of him. Because the old gangster me, would have been like, yeah, I'm going to get a few of my boys from the hood. We're going to go pay you a visit somewhere, and we're going to beat the living shit out of you. When you wake up, you're not going to recognize yourself. That's the old me. But see, I'm not that person no more. And I don't want to ever be that person. But see, this is the challenge that God put in front of me. God said, look, you want to go back to that life where you and your boys gonna slap somebody up, or you want to talk to your gangster friends again? Or are you gonna be like, let me deal with it? And see, look, it's already, all the karma's already coming his way. When he sees all those receipts, because he thinks that I threw that shit away. See, he thinks I'm a dumbass. No, bro. Mark, you don't play that way. I don't have to use violence. I never do. You know what's the best karma? Is mental karma. When he sees, when my sister's lawyer shows his lawyer all the receipts and proves that there was no money, there's no money laundering, and there's no when he sees that he actually owes me instead of me owing him, and my sister paid me no problem, and it was nothing, no discrepancies, he's gonna look like the biggest fucking clown in the world. And that's why I'm gonna get him mentally. He's gonna be so destroyed when he looks at that shit. Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely, Cindy, you're absolutely right. That whole paragraph is facts. Exactly, we rule the mind. Exactly. He's a dumb Capricorn, so he'll never know no different anyway. Not saying Capricorns are dumb, but he's a dumb Capricorn. And he's been trying to get me for years. And he must be rubbing his hands together saying, yeah, I'm finally gonna get him. I know he ain't got no receipts. I know my ex-wife to be, his sister gave him that money. I know she gave him extra money, and I'm gonna prove it. Yeah, you keep thinking that, bro. Because when you start using that calculator, like I did today, my sister even looked at me and said, fuck, I feel bad now because technically we owe you. I said, exactly. Everybody will always owe me. I don't owe nobody fucks. Believe me. That's why everybody says, Mark, you live to prove people wrong. And I said, you're damn right I do. Don't ever call me a thief. Don't ever call me a liar. And don't ever call me something I'm not. And when you do, I'm going to prove to you that you're the biggest fool in the world to even doubt me or put me in a category of that nature. Fuck that. You out of your mind? That's the worst thing to be called in this world, is a liar or a thief. You're calling me and my sister thieves? Money laundering? Are you fucking crazy, bro? You're out of your mind. Yeah, well, you're gonna see. Wait till you see their receipts. And my sister was like, I can't believe it. He just been fighting to get you. Like, he just wants to get you. He hates you so much. I said, I know he does. The feeling's mutual, but you ain't gonna get me because there's nothing to get. I sleep with nothing on my conscience every day. He don't. Yeah. And I've been laughing all day because I love when people try to make me look bad. I love it, actually. I really do. When somebody tries to, like, throw shade at me or do something bad to me, I love to prove them wrong. I love to say, oh, really? You think I'm like that? You think I do that? Okay, well, here you go. Look. Here's the proof. And then they leave me alone. That's how it is, though. That's the best feeling in the world, is proving somebody wrong that they tried to prove you were wrong. Let's see, I honestly, I live for that. I live for the moments. I live for these moments. I live to, like, Prove people if they trying to tell me I'm something that I'm not, I like prove them. I love to prove them wrong, and that's exactly what I'm done. I have all the information already. Hey Tristan, how you doing? And my sister said, "Look, the lawyer said take your time because she knows it takes time." I did it within. I spent I spent maybe 4 hours getting all the information I need, and I have everything on a PDF file in a folder ready to get sent tomorrow to the lawyer. I did it that quick. I was determined. I put everything aside today and I said, fuck this. I'm gonna make sure I kick his ass in this sense. He ain't got me. Hell no. No, you won't. I even called the guy at the bank and said, how the fuck you do this? Because I've never had to do this in my whole life. I've never had to prove to anybody that I'm taking, I'm doing something I'm not supposed to be doing. He goes, let me guess, it's a divorce, right? I say, yep, it is, bro. I said, my sister's divorcing the biggest piece of shit in the world. So, and he's trying to say that, we stole money and this and that and blah, blah. He goes, oh, okay, well, this is all the proof you need is your bank statements. I say, yep. And what I love about the bank statements, it tells you how much, what date it was, and where you went, what shop it is. So you're fucked. I got all the evidence I need because I paid with everything with my own account, with my own money, and just got reimbursed. So all the money you see come out of my account, it went right back into my account, plus my labor. And he doesn't like the fact that I make more money than him. He hates that. See, when you make more money an hour than a rich person does, that's when they hate you. See, they're like, how the fuck did this high school dropout, gangster fucking wannabe, ghetto fucking ass make more money than me, and he didn't go to college? See, a lot of people, their minds are fucked up because they don't know how the fuck this guy makes more money an hour than me. But why does that matter? Why are you worrying about somebody's money and how much they make? Stupid shit. But that's how people are. That's how rich people are. That's how a lot of rich people are, and that's how a lot of males are. A lot of men are like that. A lot of men are always worrying about what another man's making, or how could you make that money if you never went to college? Because that's the perception that people put in your mind. People say, oh, you have to go to college in order to make money. That's false. A person that graduated from college and is an accountant, they can make 200 grand a year. But if they spend 190 grand out of that 200 grand, then they're broke. But if I make 100 grand a year and I save 75 grand and I got more than you and you make more than me, then what does that say? That means I saved more than you. And I don't have to make as much as you. It's all about how much you save. Your only value is how much you have, not how much you're worth. It's what you have literally in your hands. That's my opinion. So when he sees how happy I am and how long I've been in business and his business failed, his business lasted a year and a half and he went bankrupt quick because he don't want to work. Because he's one of those, golden spoon boys that have everything what they want, but he thought that his money was going to save him. My oldest sister's the same way. She looks at me like, oh yeah, you're a ghetto, you're ghetto trash, and you hung out with all these, drug lords and idiots and high school dropout. You ain't nobody. I'm a school teacher. I'm better than you and this and that. People's judgments are never supposed to get to you. You are who you are. You're unique. You're who you are, and that's all that matters. Everybody in this room and everybody who's listening to me now, each and every one of us are different and unique in our own way. And I don't give a fuck if anybody's broke or has money. It don't make no difference to me. I'll treat you the same way. But you know what, Cindy? Your own family will hurt you the most. And that's how it is. Yeah, that's how it is. And my mom exactly found out that my mom found out that today. My parents had a big car accident on Tuesday. They got sandwiched in between two cars, and my mom and dad's car is fucked. My mom and dad's car is 23 years old. It's a classic car, and it's completely total. The guy who hit it, thank God they're okay. They have a little back pain, little whiplash, but they're fine. So they're destroyed because their car is fucked. And if the insurance doesn't give them enough money, they can't even get a car because it's all about how your car is old, so it's not really valued as much. But I talked to the mechanic, my friend. He's doing the insurance write up. I told him, price it so where you're going to fix it, but it can be fixed, but you price it to where it's fixed. And then we get that money and then we put it towards a new car. And then I'll sell you this car for parts. And he's like, yeah, deal. Because if he writes it off, my dad ain't gonna get shit, and the person who hit him is gonna get away with nothing. You see what I'm saying? And then the insurance laughs at you. That's how it works. But I made sure it didn't work that way. And another thing is, my parents have 4 kids, 2 boys and 2 girls. Now, me and my younger sister help my parents and pay their bills and pay for a lot of things. My parents are retired. Pension ain't really like cutting it, but they have their own home and things like that. They're not suffering, but the more money they spend, the more money comes out of there. They need their money for their insurance and for however long they're gonna live. So my oldest sister, she's a school teacher and she's got money. The first thing she said to my parents was, thank God you guys are okay. But being that you're old, you should just get a second-hand car. Who the fuck says that to your parents? You're basically saying, oh, you're going to die soon, so don't get a new car because you're not even worth a new car. You're fucking old. That's exactly what she was implying. She didn't say, oh, mom, dad, you definitely should get a new car because, and I'll help you pay for it. You know who the first person that told my parents the day of the accident, when I took my parents home that day and I took the car home that day, I was the first one on the scene. I was the first one who my parents called. Nobody else. They called me first. And my dad said, what the fuck am I going to do? And I said, don't worry about it. I said, me and my sister, my youngest sister, and the insurance money will get you a new car. Don't worry about it. We'll pay for it. Oh, no, that's too much money. I said, I don't fucking care. It doesn't matter. You're not going to get a second-hand car because then you're going to have fucking problems. A second-hand car is buying someone else's problems. That's why they're selling it. We're going to get you a nice new car, small one, something that you can handle. You're getting older. That way you don't have to deal with this bigger car no more. You get a nice small car, something you can handle for your age, and we'll pay for it. Don't worry about it. No fucking way. Well, my brother, his broke, so he can't give him nothing. He wouldn't even be able to put gas in their car. But my older sister has got pure money, and she had the nerve to tell my parents, you're not even worth a new car, really. Indirectly, and not even to help pay for it either. She wouldn't even help pay for the second-hand car. That's how fucked up. That's why I don't speak to her that much. I just say hi and hello. That's it. But guess what? When she sees my parents rolling in a new car, they're gonna be like, "Oh, how did you get that?" "Oh, Mark and your sister bought it, and the insurance money." "Oh, what? Who, Mark and oh, really? Oh, okay, that's nice of them." That's what she's gonna say. "Oh, that's nice of them." But she won't say, "Oh, well, let me put some money towards it to help you guys." She will never offer that. She never has and never will. Because she's another person in this world who thinks she's gonna die and they're gonna put all her money in the grave. People think that when they die, they go like this and put all their money in the grave. "Yeah, let's make it rain in this grave. You take all your money with you." You know? Not her. She's one of the most selfish people in the world. Trust me. Oh, you know that, Cindy. I said that to my parents. I said, God forbid one day I see that day, but if I do see that day, I'm gonna make her feel so guilty for even taking anything because she don't do fucks. And you know what? I don't do things to get anything in return. I just want my parents to be happy. Oh, hell yeah. But my mom called me and said, "Mark, you are right." She didn't even offer to help, knowing fully well the position that we're in. I said, "I told you already, she's not going to help you because she needs all the money she can get because she thinks that money is everything." It's the way people are. People don't want to help. They just want to make you feel like, "Oh yeah, you don't need." And who the fuck tells their parents, "Oh yeah, because you're old, you don't need a new car." But you won't say, "Okay, well, if my mom and dad live to see another 5, 6, 7 years, hopefully they do, right? Because my dad's 80, my mom's 77. And they can live to see 90. They can live to see 100. You don't fucking know, And I hope they do live a long life, you know. Hey, Marcia, how you doing, sweetie? And but not everybody sees it that way, Cindy, unfortunately. And I say to myself, this is crazy. Like, you won't even say, "Yeah, I'll give you guys $3, $4,000, towards your new car or whatever, or I'll help you." Nothing. It's just like so much selfishness, and it makes me sick. Oh, that's nice of you, Marcia. I appreciate that. I hope you have a great time with your family. We're actually talking about fucked up family right now. Yeah, I'm doing good. All's good. I can't complain. We're just talking about messed up families and how families can be, and parents and things like that and all sorts of stuff. But that's exactly how it is, though. That's exactly how family is. Family will hurt you the most, and your own kind will hurt you the most, unfortunately. And I had this conversation with my parents today, and I was saying how my brother-in-law is trying to attack me with all this bullshit, right? And my parents are like, "What? Are you serious or are you joking?" I'm like, "No, I'm being serious." Told his lawyer that he thinks that me and my sister took unnecessary money during the renovation and all. My mother's like, "What?" But he praised you. He told everybody you're the best, and he told everybody that if it wasn't for you, he'd be fucked. I said, "Yeah, I know, but because they're getting a divorce now, he's changed. I'm no good no more. I'm soon to be ex brother-in-law. I'm a thief now. You know, I'm a piece of shit. I'm nobody. I'm not worth the money I made." That's what he goes around telling everybody. Oh, nice. Okay, sweetheart. You have fun, Marcia. Yeah, it's sad, Cindy. Yeah, I saw your sister Becca on Facebook. She's cute. She's my age. I was like, oh damn. But that's how it is, though. Becca, it's the way it is. You know, I'm not cool with my older brother, and my older sister. I never have been. I never have been because I know who they are. And my mom called me and said, Mark, you are right. You said that she would never offer to help you buy a car, even if it was secondhand. And I said, I told you. Well, that's what happens, when people find somebody. Okay, Marcy, I'll be around, sweetheart. I'll make sure I help you out. No problem. Yeah, but that's how it is, though. Some people. All right, sweetheart, take care. Hey, Nia, how are you, sweetie? You all right? But that's the thing, like people get in love fast, and when you reach that age, she's my age. When you reach that age, like you just want like everything to just happen already. You want everything to happen. You want that life. You just want to be with somebody because you're running out of time. A lot of people think that way, and they get desperate, or they just you get to a point where you're like, finally, I'm happy, like, and you're not happy for me. You know, the thing is, take it from me. It's not everything in life is to be with somebody. You don't need nobody to complete you. You just need to complete yourself. If you love yourself so much, you won't need nobody else. And then if you love yourself to a point where if anybody has to take an ounce of your heart, you're gonna make sure they don't run away with it. But see, a lot of people are too weak. They want they have an image to uphold. They think that, oh, if I'm not with somebody right away, then people are gonna talk shit about me. Or, if I don't have a child, then they're gonna think I never had sex. If I don't get married, then I'm a piece of shit. If I don't have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, that means I'm this way. Or if I don't have a girlfriend, then I'm gay. Or maybe they think I'm gay because I don't have a man. I'm always around women all day. People are always criticizing you or labeling you or put you in this like category of their own. But if you allow them to convince you that their category is true, then you become the loser. You become the idiot. You become their label. You become somebody that you think you are when you're not. And guess what? Most single people are very happy because they're not in a toxic relationship like that idiot. You know, my brother's divorced and my sister's about to get divorced. I've never been married. And my oldest sister almost got a divorce years ago, but she's still together with her man, 20 something years now. And my parents have been together for 60 years. I'm always well, Nia, if you feel that way, then it is that way. But I think people are mostly tired because they don't get enough rest or they're getting too much rest. It's one or the other. Yeah, exactly. If I worried about what everybody thought about me, I wouldn't be here right now. And I really don't care what people think about me because you don't even know me. And how could you not know me and know in your mind about me when I'm not really the person who you think I am? And that's the problem with a lot of people. They just stereotype you or judge you. I can judge everybody in this room and say, oh, well, I think Nia's not sleeping well, and that's what her fucking problem is. She needs to get in her bed. She needs to, she needs to go out more and sleep less. Maybe she needs to go do something with her life. She's a whatever. Oh, Cindy, I think that she's crazy and this and that, or whatever. You know, I can sit here and judge everybody too, and everybody can do the same thing to you. But the only people that know the truth is you, and nobody really knows a person unless they're living with them physically every single day. And there is nobody that does that unless you're actually married or you're dating somebody or you're with somebody every single day. And only the people that know you is your mom and your dad and your sisters and your brothers. They know you to a certain extent because they lived with you at one point. Exactly. That's why I've learned not to really, judge anybody who comes in here. I make jokes and shit like that, but some women come in here and they ask about a different guy every week. I don't give a shit. It doesn't mean you're fucking that guy every week. You're just asking about him. That's cool. Whatever. And vice versa. God be like, hey, what is so and so thinking about me? I'll tell you, it's cool. Or I need a job. I don't know. I got this job, that job. I don't know, Mark. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And some people outright say, look, I'm trying to fuck the whole zodiac sign. I want to see if I can get an Aquarius tonight. Are you available, Mark? Yeah, sure. If you want me to be your list, that's cool. I'll give you the pleasure of doing that. It's all good. Don't judge me because somebody needs an Aquarius to be on their final list of the 12 zodiac guys they want to fuck. Uh, I'm just trying to help you out. That's all. Gotta show my birth certificate and we're good. Yeah, see, I'm always trying to help out. If you want to fill in your list, but come on, it's all good. Don't judge me. I'm not a hoe. I'm just trying to help the woman out. She said she's done all the zodiac signs. She needs an Aquarius, but she can't find one. Are you available, Mark? Yes, I am available. Yes, I am. I am available for whatever you would like. Okay? Don't judge me. See, this is what I'm talking about. You're laughing at me, judging me. See? Now you're going to call me a hoe. Now you're going to call me a twat. You see what I mean? This is what I'm talking about. It's as simple as that. I mean, I'm joking around, right? But it could be that way. But that's how people used to deal with me before. Because I talk shit to all the women in here. I talk shit to the guys too. We all call, I always talk shit to guys and stuff. I mean, I talk shit to the ladies. I flirt with the ladies, obviously. And I talk smack with the guys about ladies and whatnot. But some people in here actually think that I'm having sex with some of the people that are in my room. They really do. And I was like, last I checked, my D can't go through the computer and it can't go through my phone unless you got some virtual shit going on. Yeah, don't be a hoe. It's less trauma. I got it on my card. That's why I put it there. Exactly. See, that's what I'm trying to say. You know? See, Nia just pretty much said, I have never slept with a Scorpio, Virgo, and Sag. See, now I can't help her. But I'm a Virgo moon, and I'll see if I have Sergio. I think I'll see if I have Scorpio and Sag in my chart. If you want to do it that way, I'll help you. It's all good. See, look, Nia's trying to be with the whole zodiac sign too. That's okay. I don't judge Nia. I'll still sleep with her. Of course, absolutely, Cindy. Okay, now I don't want you guys to tell me who you slept with. Okay, that's not the point of me, saying this. Okay, you don't have to put your business out there. It's okay, but you can say it. I'm not judging you. I don't give a shit. See, back is like I slept with an Aries and an Aquarius. See, now, if you want to sleep with another Aquarius, you know my digits. But it's all about having fun and talking shit, man. There's nothing wrong with that. Gotta have a laugh. You gotta have fun, you know. And Nia, if you need a Scorpio, a Virgo, and Sag, I hope you find them and you complete the 12 zodiac signs. And I admire you for that. Okay, you're not a hoe in my eyes. You're just somebody who wants to complete the 12 zodiac signs. You're not an astrologer, you're an ass astrologer. You like to put your ass everywhere, all over the zodiac, and that's fine. Yeah, see, selective memory. Wink, wink. I remember I said that to somebody on here and they got offended. I remember I had this girl, she was an Aquarius. She came in here all the time. She was a client of mine for a little while until I said, a funny thing and she got upset. And I was like, damn, girl. I was like, damn, girl, you been with like almost the whole zodiac sign. And she was like, what are you trying to say? I'm a hoe? I'm like, no, sweetheart, I'm only joking. I said, but you have come in here and been like, you know, you told me you was with a Scorpio 2 weeks ago. You said you're with a Taurus last week. Now you're with a Cancer. Like, are you trying to fuck the whole zodiac or what? That's all. It's just a joke. And she took it all serious. What the fuck you trying to say? I'm a hoe? Even if I was, it's none of your business. I'm like, turn it down, sweetheart. It's okay. If you want to bang the whole zodiac, it's okay. If you need an Aquarius, I'm available. All right? And then she kind of laughed it off, but she never came back after that. She was so pissed at me. And everybody was making fun of it too. They was like, fuck, Mark, you was just joking around. I said, I know, right? Fuck. Yeesh. Well, there you go, Nia. There you go. See? Well, she knew my personality, but some people get, they get emotional, they get sensitive. Some people say I'm sensitive, but, so good. I can take it as well as I can dish it. I really can. Sometimes I diss myself. It's all good. Right, exactly. See, I don't judge Nia. If she wants to, that's fine. I have women that come in here and ask about, like I said, ask about a different guy every week. I don't give a shit. You just got to know who you can tease. That's all. Yeah, it's fine. Becca was dissing me today. It's all good. Becca was in another chat room today in our friends chat room, and she was, attacking me here and there. That's cool. I didn't get offended. It's cool. She was talking shit. It was all right. I can take it. I never do that to her, but it's cool. She just felt the need to do it to me today. I deserve it. It's cool. Yeah, I know you had to protect your SpongeBob. It's cool. I know. She's actually doing good. Yeah, I know she's very sensitive. That's why I don't really tease her too much because I know she gets aggravated. I really do know she gets aggravated. But she starts it though. She starts it. And then I kind of go on and on about it or whatever. But I think she likes it though. It's cool. I got her really good the other day. It was pretty funny. Nah, I like it. She's cool. I mean, it's all good. I mean, it's just all fun. Like, some people, they can't handle it. They think that I mean it in a bad way, which I don't. Like, it's just a little sneak this here and there, a little something, talk shit, whatever. I can be ruder if you want me to, but I don't know. But it's okay though. She's cool. I don't have a problem with anybody talking shit. I actually love talking shit to everybody and having fun. Yeah, I don't. But see, I don't know. Roasting you is kind of different. I don't really like roasting you. I can roast you if I want to, but like I don't do it. You know, it's like you don't have that. You don't have that. I want to be roasted energy. You have that. I'm nice to you, and you're nice to me, and don't act up. All right, and like I know that other air signs it's difficult to diss because like it can turn personal, and I don't want it. I don't want that to happen. I don't like to dish. I don't like to like roast you. I'll tease you here and there, like I did today. About the BBC and all that shit. That's all cool. But I don't get personal with nobody unless they talk shit to me. But back an angel with horns, yeah, sometimes she can be. Yeah, exactly. As long as it does for fun. I mean, I'm usually, I like to tease everyone and have fun with everyone. And I get teased same way, and people talk shit to me and stuff. And that's fun. I don't mind. Yeah. So I just know my limit. I know my limit with certain people, and sometimes I'm like, all right, Mark, you know, they can't handle it, so don't do it no more. Come across as being cool or whatnot. But it's funny though because some people are some people do it to see how far you'll go or how cool you are or how much you can take, and then they'll see their limits. They see your reactions, they see what you say and what you do and things like that. But I try not to let it get that far. I don't want to disrespect nobody. But sometimes when I read for certain people and they say that I'm negative or I have negative things to say, they cover it up to make it seem like it's not negative or I'm wrong, which I could be, but I actually saw that happen today. I told somebody that the person that they were with is not the right person and they're not going to commit. Then I saw the person say, "Oh yeah, my love life is such and such," and I'm like, "Well, there you go." But yeah, you told me a whole different story when I told you that. You got mad at me when I told you the person ain't gonna want you like that. Now you admit it in front of me in a chat room, so I started laughing to myself, like, "Oh well, there you go. You pretty much confirmed what I told you, but you just didn't want to hear it, so you got mad at me and don't come around me no more. That's not my fucking problem. What you want me to tell you a lie? That's what you want me to speak to me after that? If I tell you a lie, I don't get some people, but you know what? I rather not have them in my room if they can't accept the truth. Let me tell you, I'll be honest. I'm not just saying it to say it, but I have a lot of beautiful women that come around my rooms, and I've seen, what they look like, and I'll never do that to anybody. I'll never like say, oh yeah, that guy is no good for you because I want you. That's something I'll never do. I'm gonna tell you because it's facts. That's just like me. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know you know that, but some people. That's what's hard about being a male psychic is a lot of women think that way. They're that deranged where they think that I want them and I don't want them to be of anybody. I'm actually happy for all my friends that have, you know, a boyfriend or a husband or something like that. But if the guy's no good for her, I'm gonna tell her. And like I always joke all the time, I'm like, look, if this guy ain't doing anything for you, you can just be my girlfriend, okay? Or do you want me to go beat his ass up? I say it many a times just to cheer the person up or make them laugh. I do it with a lot of people. I'm like, look, this guy doesn't want you. I don't say this like, I'm like, I hope it works out for you. But if it doesn't work out, you always got me. And they start laughing. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's all good. Like I tease everybody and talk shit to all the girls in here, but they know I do it in a respectful way. I'm not a creep, you know. Some people think that I am, but I don't care. They can think what they want. Well, that's everybody. And when I actually get a good reading for somebody, I make it known. I'm like, fuck, this is the best cards I've ever got for you. Well, I'll say it, out loud. I'll be like, damn, thank God, something's happened. But I just don't like when people live in denial. I know everybody wants love. I know everybody likes somebody and wants somebody. And you wouldn't be asking me if you didn't have doubts. So why are you shocked when you hear the answer you already know is true? What makes you think because I'm good at what I do, I'm going to tell you something different? It don't work that way. You know? Oh yeah. I mean, and I don't mind. You can ask me the same shit every day. I don't care. Like it's not good to do it, but I'm sick and tired of, telling people that. And I get to the point now where I just allow people to do it. And I'm just gonna probably give you the same answer. Or if you get a different answer, it's because the energy changed. Maybe the person finally likes you. Maybe you probably got to him. I don't know. But I always encourage all the women in here to make better choices with men. Because men, most men only want one thing, and that's that golden coochie between your legs. That's what they want. And once they get it, they're gonna move on. So if I say that to somebody that's in love with the guy that they're with, they're gonna say, "Oh no, 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 Mark, that's not true. Oh, they love me. Oh, they treat me so nice." And blah. I'm like, all right, okay. I'm not saying that it's gonna happen now, but the cards are telling me that this person is not everything that you think they are. Oh, but that's not true because I was with them last night. They told me that I'm the world. I'm their queen. I'm their this. I'm like, all right, cool. I really do hope that my cards are wrong. And you live happily ever after. That's all I say. But if I tell you that this guy's gonna, treat you like shit in a couple months' time and it's not gonna work, but every day that goes by you're getting closer, and then one day it blows up in your face and you come in here with your tail between your legs and say, you know what, Mark, you're right, this mofo just fucked me and left me. But I think they did love me. It's just that it didn't work out, and I'll be like, okay, it's all good, whatever. It is what it is. I'm not mad. It's cool. I understand why you don't want to admit it. Not my problem. Sure, Becca, what do you want? I'm always ready to give a message. I'm just waiting for anybody to tell me what they want one. Well, the thing is, it all depends on who's reading the cards, who is interpreting the cards, and I don't. I have my own thinking of time. See, readings can be timeless, but I feel like if you ask the cards to read the time, then you'll be able to get it. Cindy, I'll give you a message if you want to. Can I use the pretty rose ones? You want too damn much. Okay, just let me know what type of message you want. They're pretty. They're beautiful, just like the woman who gave them to me. That's why you like them, because they're golden. Okay. Yes, they're nice, pretty cards. They're called the Oracle, the Pining Rose Love Oracle by Calico Moon Oracle. It's a very exclusive deck. Oh boy. Stop it, Mark. All right, Becca. Let's see what we got for you. One, two. Yeah, it's 2:11 in the morning. It's 2:11 in the morning. I'll be yawning. Okay, what the fuck is going on here? All right, you got some accidental love. Oh shit. You got some accidental love coming your way. And this doesn't mean you're going to have an accident and fall in love, okay? All right? Looks like you'll be saying your vows to each other. I promise to be your little angel. Okay, baby, I promise to be your little devil. I promise to love and care for you, Becca. I promise to give you everything in the world. I promise not to, be bad to you. I promise to be more sexually active and not just lay there. Sorry. And then your last card is soul level. So you got to be on a soul level to accept these things. All right. And on the bottom, you have history. So it looks like you have history with this person, or you know this person for a long time. You might be thinking about the accidental love that you once had, the vows you made to each other, the soul level you're on now, and you have history. I can write a D, thank you very much. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what you're doing. I can't vouch for you because you ain't read mine, okay? And from what you say on your lives that you don't want to do no work. You want to be worked on. I'm just repeating what you said, okay? Not my problem. Okay. All right, Cindy. Don't blame me for your madness. You're welcome, sweetheart. You're welcome, my little angel. You hope Cindy gets juicy ones? Oh boy. All right. Looks like you have chemistry with someone. Yeah, sort of. I don't really take the flying ones, but I put them right back in the deck. I'm not one of those flying out readers, but I like to put them back in and shuffle them again. Okay, you got chemistry with somebody, but you have to have patience with this person. And if you reach out to this person, then maybe the chemistry will be maintained. Have patience with the person. When you reach out to them, they might not reach back out, or this person might reach out to you. This person might reach out to you, and you're going to have patience because you need to find the chemistry between you and the person. Yes, I put it back in. Because when in doubt, I pull out. And on the bottom, you have commitment phobia. So it looks like this guy has some commitment phobia. He might not want to like reach out or be patient or have chemistry, because if he knows if he gets the chemistry and he feels that way, he might have commitment phobia. He might be like, well, I like Cindy, but I don't know what I want to do. I have commitment phobia. Cindy says, I wonder what is going on. Did I can't remember, but you're welcome, sweetheart. Remember the decks you got me? I can't remember if I actually pulled your card from one of those decks. Oh yeah, you got me the black the deck. I'll pull you 3 cards from this deck because you got it for me. That's what I'm saying. I was saying to myself, when was the last time Cindy was here? Because I wanted to pull some cards. I wanted to pull some cards for you from the deck you got me. Yes, she did. She got me this for my birthday. Yes, she got me, I think you got me, what, 3 decks or something like that? I can't remember. But this deck was actually a deck that I wanted to, this is a deck that I wanted for a long time. I even asked Becca about this deck the other day. I can't remember either. I know it was this one, the Angel Guide one, and I think this Divination Ancients one. I think it was 3, And then my friend Oda got me the Moonology one. I think so. I can't remember. Shit. I don't know. Yeah, I think he did. I can't remember. You got me a lot of gifts. I appreciate that very much. I appreciate all the gifts everybody gives me. And I put them to good use. Yeah, this is actually one I really wanted, but I forgot to put it on my wish list. And when you got it for me, I was like, what the heck is this? I opened up and said, oh shit, this is the deck that I asked Becca for the other day. All right, Cindy, let's see what we got for you. One. Two. Okay. You got the first card is the butterfly. This card says relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. Next card is the sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, and focusing out. And obviously not every meeting is going to mean something, but key points and key things. Then you got the engagement ring. So it looks like I'll be eating some cake, some wedding cake. Yeah, that sounds good. Don't forget to invite your boy to the wedding. I like cake. It says engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, or some type of union. Now, obviously, this could mean a lot of things. This could just mean a partnership. It doesn't have to mean you're getting engaged. If you are getting engaged, I love cake. So, make sure you invite me to the wedding. My dog's snoring out of control. If you hear noises in the background, it's just her as usual. She's right there in the background. Becca, you want three cards from this deck before I go? This dog's hilarious. She's going. I was like, what type of snoring is that? She makes me laugh. Last night she woke me the hell up. She was hacking. I was like, oh God. Yeah, I wish. I've been sleeping pretty good. Not that bad. I actually had a dream about my ex the other day, 2 nights ago. I was like, what the heck is this, yo? And she was my ex from a long time ago. How old am I again? 46, 36? No, I would say maybe as far as 15 years ago. I had a dream about her. We were in a dream together. And right as I look up at the clock, it says 222. So I was dreaming of this chick, and I'm like, I haven't seen this girl forever. And we were at a club together, and I was sitting down, and she was dancing, and she was like, come and dance with me. And I'm like, nah. Even in the dream, I was like, no. And then she came over, she sat on my lap, and she started playing around with me and stuff, and touching me all like that. And she's like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, I'm in a dream, like, what the fuck are you doing next to me? It felt so real, right? I was laughing when I woke up, I laughed. I was like, even in my dream, I didn't want her back. So she was like, I literally, it was so vivid, it was weird. And I can see her, and she's looking at me, and she goes, you're mine, and you're not going nowhere. And I'm like, okay, whatever you said, sweetheart. No thanks. I was like, well, whatever. Then when I woke up, I was like, oh, hell no. I don't want her no time. I don't want her back. Look at all my hats. Yeah, I've got I don't know, I probably got 150 now. Maybe more than that. Yeah, well, she can manifest all she wants. Hell no. I told my sister about it. She was laughing. Because actually, yeah, it was on Valentine's Day. That's when I had the dream, on Valentine's night. And I haven't thought about her forever. because I don't want her. I don't want no parts of her. Yeah, she was invading my dreams, talking about I want you and you can't go nowhere. I'm like, what? Bitch, you better get off my lap. All right, back in. I don't want no parts of that. Even in a dream, I didn't want no parts of it. That was crazy. Man, what the fuck? All right. All right, Becca, you got seduction. And this says, hey, Nina, how you doing, sweetie? It says attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. You also got the sunglasses and the engagement ring, just like Cindy did, but you just got the seduction card in between it. And I shuffled the damn cards too. Watching, lurking, looking, stalking, perception, gaslighting, and focusing out. So it looks like you and Cindy got people watching you and stalking you and looking at you and shit. Then you got the engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. I don't know what's going on with you two. Oh, nice, Nina. Sounds good. I like steak and tacos. Yeah, they want to seduce your ass. Right. Yes, I did. All was good. Oh, yeah, that's right. You said, hope you have a nice weekend. Yes, I'm going to have a nice weekend. Yes. I'm going to have a nice weekend. I'm going to hang out with my nephews and my parents. And I'm about to go sleep right now. Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow for Sexy Saturday, Brother Love. Yes, I'm gonna go. All right, Becca. Good night, sweetheart. Take care. I'm gonna go too. I've been on here for like 2 hours. It's 2:00, 2:30 in the morning. I need to go get my ass to bed. I'm not working tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow, but I still gotta get up and do shit. Unfortunately. All right. Good night, Nina. Good night, Becca. Good night, Cindy. I will see you lovely ladies tomorrow. I'll be coming on here doing sexy messages tomorrow, probably. Yeah, look. This damn dog, look at him. It's just crazy as heck. All right, sweet dreams to you too. Hopefully I don't have no more dreams about my ex or anybody that I don't like. I really don't want to. But I'll see you guys tomorrow, God willing. And I hope everybody has a great weekend. And I'll be here tomorrow. I'm going to do some sex cards, messages, and all sorts of crazy shit. I'm actually going to go get my other deck that I have upstairs. I have some other decks I want to bring out, some funny ones. I got a spiritual as fuck deck, it's called. And it's got a lot of funny ass shit on it. So I'm going to bring it down tomorrow. I got to remember to bring it down. And I got all these new decks. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Now you'll get something. I'll make sure you get. I'll ask Spirit to make sure you get something there. All right, Cindy. Take care, sweetheart. Good seeing you, and I hope Mom's okay. Actually, you just reminded me. I have to go check because my nephew said he saw something about they're gonna drop the mandate for unvaccinated people. I gotta check if that's true. He said he saw it on TikTok, but he probably doesn't know if it's true or not. And I told him I doubt I ain't gonna get that lucky. I need to get the fuck out of here. All right, good. Good to hear she's good. I'm gonna see if that's true. Actually, I'm glad you reminded me. All right, sweetheart. Take care.